Be a king in your mind, but do the work of a servant. With a purpose on the mission, you get to what you deserving. If it's worth it, you be on straight and narrow instead of swerving. Ignore the dream killers and doubters, cause they ain't perfect.
Dang, still a lot of doubters out there. What do you want to tell them?
Thank you for the motivation.
Adidas, North American headquarters located in Portland, Oregon. Founded in 1949, Adidas has easily claimed the title of one of the largest sport apparel companies in the world. Adidas has expanded its horizon, impacting Portland especially, while at the same time battling with Nike for ownership over the city. This is the story of Adidas and its impact.
And you can hear me? Okay. My name is Joe Slevin, and I am an assistant merchandise manager at Adidas Soccer.
What's up? My name is Will Smith. I'm a graphic designer here at Adidas Portland.
My name is Edwin Martinez, and I work at Adidas North America. Portland has all these major brands, and surprisingly, because it's a smaller, city comparatively, but it's a great place for Nike, and it's a great place for Adidas, and it's a great place for Keen, it's a great place for Columbia, because you have all of the environments you need to try everything. You can try ocean environments, you can try desert environments, you can try city environments. It's got really close proximity to Asia and all the suppliers that we have there. Not to mention there's a lot of creative talent here, so people want to move to Portland. So I'm an assistant manager for business transformation, and my role affects Adidas in the way that we facilitate creativity, we connect people, and we turn ideas into action. So we make sure that Adidas North America has a startup culture and stays true to innovation.
Portland, for me, I was born here. I actually grew up right down the street from Jesuit, so I know really well. It's a soccer city. It's been what I know my whole life. Beyond that, and beyond kind of bringing the sport to life here in the United States, whether that be through the MLS or any youth initiatives that we have, it's also a category that really has a lot of sustainability initiatives, whether that be through local programs and donations and charities that we are trying to fund and or donate to. We also have a product line that honestly tries to speak to that. So a good example would be our parlay jerseys within the licensed world, 100% ocean recycled fabric, kind of beyond Portland, a really big impact there. And then I think the line that we have in terms of jerseys, in terms of shorts, I think it has the highest percentage of recycled fabrics, but it's something we hang our hat on in terms of it's not just for products for us, it's something that is good in terms of beyond the sport, I'd say.
Funny story, like it was never planned. I graduated from Rhode Island School of Design in Providence, Rhode Island, and I was just looking for internships, and it so happens that Adidas had one. I was always interested in like sports as a kid. I played sports, so just looking for a company that kind of blended design and sport together. I thought Adidas was the perfect fit. When the opportunity popped up, I applied. And I ended up getting an internship. It was a 6-month internship that turned into 6 months of contract. So a year in total, just kind of like trying to figure out like where I kind of fit within the spectrum of Adidas. My internship was with brand design as well as graphic tees. So I got to see like two kind of different business units and how they operated in dealing with graphics. And then the contract work I was kind of just like a hired gun. I just hopped on to like different projects. So they also gave me the opportunity to work on like basketball things or like football product or training apparel, icon product as it related to like Derrick Rose, John Wall, now Harden. So it gave me the opportunity to work across a breadth of different like business units.
People want to move to Portland, and it's easy to recruit designers, and it's easy to recruit marketing folk because people want to live here. So that's what makes Portland such a great destination, and that's the reason why Adidas North America is here. Obviously, we always listen to like what markets like in New York and what LA are saying, but this is a great place for our headquarters because it kind of keeps us in our own bubble. It keeps talent close, and it's just a great place to live.
This is one that when I started, it was, it's an interesting one because with Nike World headquarters here, it's a company that in whatever city you're based in, you kind of want to shine and you want to be the big guys right out of the gates, and that really was not feasible and still is not the case. That being said, I think the atmosphere, the competitive aspect of things, people wanted to really make an impact. We were here to stay, and this is our North American headquarters, and now treated as a co-headquarters, and you're starting to see that. So the effect that it's had already, I think you go around town, it's pretty easy to tell who works for who, who's pulling for who, and in terms of what we try to do from just my scope of work, because having the Timbers here, because we had Bayern Munich in for the All-Star game, because we have a massive footprint for college soccer or youth soccer, trying to connect with those bases and leverage those aspects while also using stars like Damian Lillard, or our new NHL deal gives us kind of pathways within that hockey world, just kind of growing those types of things, signing more colleges locally, signing more high schools locally. I think just trying to expand that footprint, and the effect is kind of just a different look in Portland, a different feel from a company that in a lot of ways has done a good job differentiating itself in the last couple of years.
Moving forward, this is going to be one of those places that people talk about like this is state of the art, this is world class, and it's going to be somewhere where people want to continue to work. And I've actually heard this from a lot of people, the word gets around and you have a lot of friends that work at Nike. A lot of people hear about working at Adidas and they're like, wow, that's like a great place. That's a great place to work. That's a place that's got a startup culture. That's a place that does things differently, where you can feel free to go play basketball at lunch, or you can feel free to go play soccer at lunch, or you can hang out afterwards. And we're not in the middle of nowhere. We're actually like in a very poppin' part of town, and it gives us an opportunity to be able to like go out, take clients out, keep a close pulse to the city, and it just makes it a really enjoyable place to work.